Hey, it's Mr. Haverty from here in my kitchen. First of all, I want to say that you guys have been doing a great job with the online learning the past couple weeks, and I really miss you. Really miss seeing your faces and hearing your ideas and hearing your voices and hanging out with you every day for an hour. Um, I got some important information in this video about the AP exam. So, hopefully you're watching this video first before you check all the links because I'm going to explain everything. So the first thing you'll see is there is a document, AP Environmental Science exam, that's got all of these things that are here. So first of all, this exam, there's 9 units. This is only going to cover exam units 1 through 7. Unit 7 is the pollution unit that we're just finishing up. So hooray, we don't have to worry about those last 2 units. It's only a 40-minute test. 2 free response questions, that is it. The first is a 25-minute question where you have to design an experiment. We're going to have to do a lot of reviewing on this. Figure out variables, hypotheses, kind of remember how to organize an experiment. You'll have 25 minutes to read and answer that question and 5 minutes to upload. Then there'll be a 15-minute FRQ where you have to analyze an environmental problem and propose a solution. 15 minutes to read and respond, 5 minutes to upload. So the exam is Monday, May 18th at 1 p.m. All AP environmental science students across the entire world will be taking this at the same time. You're going to do this from your home or wherever you use a computer. This can be done at school if you don't have internet access at home. And please let me know if you need to take this from school. Mrs. Arfa is organizing it so that students who need to come to school to take it can sit in a room by themselves so we can still social distance and take that test. If you think you would benefit from being at school just because you don't have a place at your home to concentrate, let me know. We will work that out for you. Another cool thing about this test is you could respond either in writing. You could actually write your answer on paper and then send a picture of that in, or you can type your answer since you'll be using a computer. From Ms. Arfa, all AMPHI students enrolled in AP classes will take the AP test. No refunds will be given. If you haven't paid the $15 for the test yet, that'll just be added to your student charge, and you'll pay that before you graduate. Okay, so here is a bunch of rules that I got from AP. They're going to have plagiarism checkers. If you copy something from the internet or another student, AP will know. The exam is open note, but they're checking the questions to make sure that the questions cannot be answered from simple internet searches. So the FRQ questions are going to be mostly skills questions. So you might be able to quickly look up a word like, oh, what's eutrophication? You could get the definition of that, but there's not going to be anything where you're just going to be able to look up the answer. The answers are going to have to come from in here with the knowledge that you have of environmental science. Let's see, what else? Number 3, they will have security measures to make sure you are taking the exam instead of someone else. They're going to ask you specific questions before the exam starts that only you can answer. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work, but they have all sorts of sophisticated methods. And they say that if they catch you cheating, they're going to report this to the colleges that you wrote down for your PSAT, SAT, and AP scores. Again, it's open note. You can use your notebook to look up a word real quick, but they have ways to see if you're cheating or plagiarizing. They also have software that searches the internet for discussions, this is number 4, on how to cheat on the AP exam. And they're going to deploy this from now until the AP exam. So if you go into an online discussion on Reddit, for say, and about how to cheat on AP exams, supposedly they're going to know who you are and they'll cancel your scores. So please don't do that. Also, we're going to, number 5, you must use the same device to access the questions and then submit your answers. So whatever question, when you log on at 1 p.m. on May 18th, whatever computer you use to log on, that's going to be the same computer that you have to upload your questions on, whether it's a phone or a tablet or a computer. FRQs will be sent to teachers. We're actually going to be sent these FRQs at the end of May, so we could see that your work is your work. By now I know how you write, and I'll be able to tell if that work is not your own. Makeup exam dates. There is a makeup exam date, but the only reason you're going to be taking that is if you're sick with the virus or if you have a computer failure that makes it so you can't take the regular exam. If your computer crashes in the middle of it and you weren't able to upload, then you could take that makeup exam. So number 8, they'll provide video tutorials and other mock situations so you can practice taking and uploading your work from your phone. So the couple links that I gave you. So first of all, there is this link to the AP exam schedule. It's got, so if we look here, Monday, May 18th, environmental science at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And if you scroll down, and you could use this for all your classes, it's got all the classes. And I already opened up environmental science. There it is. So it just basically says the information that I went through with you. 2 FRQs, 1, design an investigation, and 2, analyze an environmental problem, propose a solution. And it kind of has some guidelines for each of these. I also sent you a link that is a webinar. This is something you could sign up for. You should sign up for. It's going to be Thursday, April 16th. It looks like it's going to be at 4 p.m. And it's just basically going to be a live stream of someone telling you how you could prepare for the AP exam. This could be very useful. I also imagine that if you can't do that live, that will be available after that as well. Another thing that I sent you a link. AP now has a YouTube page. This is it. It's got all these classes. If we scan down here to sciences, we got AP Environmental Science, view full playlist. Basically, these are review lectures. Some of them are already posted. Some of them are up and coming. It says what date they're on. They're going to be on. I'm going to use some of these for reviews over the next couple of weeks, but you can start looking at these. For instance, this one here, this is 1.1, 1.8 through 111. This is basically the first unit. Ecosystems, energy flow, and food chains. Not a bad idea to start reviewing. Remember, it's not going to be specific like vocabulary words that are going to trip you up. It's big concepts. These FRQs are going to ask you about big concepts to make sure you understand, because any word you could easily just look up in your notebook. So it's about, deep understanding of this stuff. The other link that I sent you is just this little picture that someone, another of my colleagues made. That's just kind of like a, what do you call this? An infographic that has all the information about the exam. So real important, if you aren't going to be able to take this from home, let me know as soon as you can so we could arrange for you to take this at school. That's all I have for now. Next week, we will be doing the assessment for Unit 7, which is the pollution assessment. So make sure you get parts 1 and 2 of the pollution unit done, including your AP classroom progress checks. That is now it for now, apes. Take care. Be safe. Love you.